is not sustainable.
A huge moral obligation to step up to them.
Achieve momentum in the next 3 years, there's real risk that 3 years from now we'll be in exactly the same position.
Do you practice any green workplace practices in your company?
Can you give me some examples of it?
For example, printing your documents on both sides of the paper, or switching off the lights when you leave a room or the office?
Print on both sides? I just follow the default setting, like usually I just press print. So like if I remember then I will change. But like since we're so pressed for time, I don't really bother. And like the thing is switching off the lights is troublesome because like you're not really sure if anyone else would still be in the room or like require the room later on. So it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it will just be switched off anyway. So how much can you save, right?
As you can see, ethical egoism is displayed by employees when it comes to being green in the office. Ethical egoism states that one's self-interest is the motivation of one's actions. In reality, employees tend to only care about their own convenience instead of the benefits for our future generations. This results in the difference between the employer's expectations and reality. Now, let's take a look at the Project Eco Office. Project Eco Office is a joint initiative between the Singapore Environment Council and City Developments Limited. The first benefit of having an Eco Office is cost savings. The second benefit is that Eco Office helps to improve the employees' morale and retention rate. In a survey by Society for Human Resource Management, 61% of employees responded that they are likely to stay with their current organisation because of their green efforts. Lastly, as employees get used to being green in the office, they will also employ the same green habits back in their homes. These green habits will then be passed on to other people, which will create a cascading effect, where the green message is spread beyond the office boundaries. We will now look at Ricoh Asia Pacific as a case study for green workplace practices. Ricoh is a successful company that strives for business excellence. As a leading supplier of office products, Ricoh consistently receives accolades. But Ricoh does not only stop here, it also strives to be environmentally friendly. The main focuses of the company are on paper reduction, energy efficiency, green product design, legislative compliance, life cycle solutions, and green consultancy. The Ricoh View RF tech sheet is capable of rewriting data for 1,000 times, hence cutting carbon dioxide emissions by 80% compared to paper-based printing. Ricoh also adopts a quick startup technology which reduces startup time of machines from 30 seconds to 10 seconds. With its various initiatives, Ricoh was the first private company to receive the Eco Office label in November 2004. To solve this issue, a two-tier approach can be adopted. In the top-down approach, SEC could organize an annual mass event where big companies come together to share their knowledge and expertise in green areas. Since the current Eco Office label consists of mainly public companies, Ricoh can be a good ambassador to attract more from the private sector to adopt the initiatives. In the bottom-up approach, Eco Office can educate tertiary students on knowledge pertaining to green workplace practices. Imparting such knowledge to students can be beneficial in the long run as the green mindset will be in the graduates when they enter the workforce. They will be the foundation of a new green generation of the future. Through our solutions, more companies will be persuaded to join the green bandwagon, creating a momentum hyped enough to reach a tipping point. Once it passes this point, green will be the new norm in offices. It will be the case where it is no longer an incentive to go green, but a disincentive for companies not to go green. Nevertheless, it takes two hands to clap. We need both the management and employees to work hand in hand to create a green office environment. Thus, a comprehensive set of solutions target companies on the macro level as well as employees on the micro level. When mindsets are aligned, goal congruence will be achieved. Well, so what are you waiting for? Join in the green wave now!